Today we are going to learn about segment terminator, which is nothing but the carriage return. The CR represents carriage return. This is very important when you are dealing with interface engines. So you will get a lot of errors sometimes. The only reason would be carriage return, but you cannot see it. So show and let's go to an example. For example, we have something like MSHPIDP1, a sample HL7 is over here. What is this pipe? This indicates the field separator. Okay, it is going to separate the field. This is component separator. Everything has a meaning, but what about the line separator? Like, how will the integration engine know this is a different line and again this is a different line? There should be something which would be representing. As this is the HL7 viewer, we are able to understand it has been separated by the line. But generally, if you are trying to type something in this MS Word and copy paste in integration engine, that will not be able to understand. So there is something hidden in these lines which we cannot see virtually. Okay, I'll type something like OBX and add some more pipes over here. There is something hidden after each and every line. So I'll copy this to one of the Notepad++ and I'll paste it. So even here, you cannot say anything, but there is something known as carriage written line feed which is hidden after every line. How to see it? Go to Notepad++, view. Even you can do this in multiple tools. You can see something like show symbol and click on show all characters. You can see there is nothing but carriage written and live feed, but not on the last line. If you copy the same thing, right, in the integration engine, it will get error. You should click enter. That is nothing but the OBX segment has ended here. Okay, you got it right. I'll just go back once again and I'll type, okay, I'll remove, see, the line feed is not getting removed. So if I press enter, what this carriage written does is like take it to the start of the segment. What does this line feed does is like take it to the next line feed. So when I type enter, we are going automatically over here. And when we type OBX, this will help the actual integration engine to understand, okay, the segment has ended. Similarly, as we know, the field has ended by the pipe and by the component has ended. This particular carriage written will help the integration engine or all other engines know that the particular segment has ended. So we'll do something over here. You can click Control H. Okay, when you click Control H, automatically Windows pops up over here. I'll show you that window. So when you press Control H, the Windows pops over here. What I'll do, I'll find a new line. So -n is nothing but new line, and I'll replace it with nothing. You can see automatically the new line went off. What I'll do, as we are discussing about the carriage written over here, I'll type the same and see what happens. And I try to replace it with nothing. Replace all. Okay, zero occurrence have been removed. So the reason for that is you shouldn't use the direct code over here. For the carriage written, you should use R. R is nothing but it is going to replace the carriage written with nothing. So when I replace, it is something like this. Automatically, the carriage written has been replaced and all the line became one single line. So that's how important it is. You might not find the importance in the exam or when you're reading the document of HL7. You will for sure find the importance when you're trying to do some coding and you will get getting multiple errors and you cannot see that error because it's unfindable. It's unfindable. You can find it over here by this, but only when you are copy pasting it and clicking over the symbols, but you cannot find it over here. So it's always good to learn about minute things about HL7. So in a long term, you will try to solve a lot of problems easily without trying to face anything. So when you're doing migration like Cloverleaf to Ensemble or Rhapsody to Cloverleaf, this carriage written plays a very important role. And at that time, you will understand why you need to know, let the integration engine know that this is the last line or last word or alphabet of this particular segment. So when you click again, so how the integration engine trying to copy one segment and again it's jumping to other segment. So it's always important to know about carriage segment. That's the reason I'm making this lengthy video. Thank you.